And he lays off there 1-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now.
I got it.
And Beltre will make the catch to retire the side. Twins strand a pair, but they're up 1-0. Leading off the inning, Josh Hamilton, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to even this one up sooner rather than later.
He jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1.
That's just a great spot for the fastball against a hitter like this. Just off the plate enough to make him offer, but not good enough that he can do anything with it.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch, huh?
Ball. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Everything away here, and with pretty good reason.
Yeah, they'll say, left field, it's all yours. You want to beat us that way? Go ahead and do it.
Come on now, 1 pitch.
Hughes is ready. Here's the 2-1. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Now a ball hit fouled off to the right side, and that just about got the first base coach. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Just hung in there on that one. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Your pitch, huh?
Prince Fielder in now, popped out in his first trip. First offering on its way. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
Let's go now. What's that?
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's a ball.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
See it, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Pulled toward right center field. Santana giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in.
Take a turn. Look.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, this guy's been in desperate need of anything, something. Give him something positive. So this is just what the doctor ordered. It's a mistaken location, no doubt about that. And when a guy's scuffling, this is like a gift from heaven as he jumps all over it and drives it for 2 bases.
Stepping in now, Brian Woodward, as this is popped foul behind the plate. It's strike 1.
Hey, see it, drive it. Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hot shot to third.
Beat it out! Beat it out!
And the throw
He's
goes
out.
to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
Yeah, with the runner going on contact right there, this is going to be an RBI ground out as he's in to score and tie this game up.
Let her rip, let her rip.
Standing in now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
Well, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters he's faced, so that's a pretty good percentage because we're into the middle innings right now.
Here.
And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Has to be thinking strikeout here. And another foul ball.
Hey, one time, right now, kid. Here we go.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Popped high in the air. And this will be corralled by Mauer, and that's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 7.
Shin-Soo Choo stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Don't be afraid. Let it fly one time.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Come on, let it fly right here.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
Hey, one time, right now.
Ground ball right side.
Run it, run it, run it,
Throw
run it,
on to
run it.
Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, all tied at 1-1. Brian Dozier is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Got no one out now.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
I think he had him flinching on that one. That nearly came back to the inside corner.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And this is where the scouting report really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft spot in the guy's zone, and they found one there.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. Into the seats, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to third. Beltre has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
First baseman, number 7, Joe Mauer.
Joe Mauer stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Hey, get ahead. Stay ahead right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a swing by Mauer, but they got him out in front as this is going to find the seats in right, a foul ball. 0-2 now as Mauer can't come up with anything on that swing.
Boy, he might be pressing his luck a little now. That's 2 straight pitches right down the middle.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I don't think there are too many guys in this lineup that could have laid off that 0-2 pitch. That's a real tough take.
Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Here's Elvis Andrus now to start the inning out for the Rangers. Matt Vasgersian, Eric Karros, Steve Lyons with you in the booth.
Hey, so you didn't drive it here? Here we go now, one at a time.
Hughes looks in. Here's the first pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Grounded down the third baseline. Kloof has it in the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out.
Boy, when you're starving for offense, this is a huge break. They get the leadoff man on here to start the inning, and maybe getting this pitcher into his stretch might just jumpstart that offense.
Here we go, baby. Find a good pitch.
Into the box, Delino DeShields. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
And you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer it something that he shouldn't.
The 1-0 delivery. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Flip onto the second baseman covering. He'll take care of him at first. Scored 3-4 on the sacrifice, and the runner moves into scoring position now with only 1 away.
And when you get a guy on the mound that throws as hard as he does, a lot of times it's kind of tough to really deaden the ball. As you can see here, this ball's bunted fairly hard to the right side. But instead of anybody trying to force the issue here, they're going to be content with just taking that out at first.
Here's Rougned Odor now, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Hey, see you to rip it up there.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And this is dropped at third base.
Hey, see it up. Drive it the other way. Let's go, big dog.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, see it and rip it up there, kids.
Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Yeah, right here, runner on third, 1 out. All you're looking to do is hit a ground ball past the pitcher, and you're going to get that run home. Here is the added bonus. He finds the hole, and he gets it on into center field.
Adrian Beltre will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Skied into straightaway right. Buxton moves over. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Josh Hamilton digs in. He reached on a walk his last time up and later came around to score.
Hey, have a rip.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
And a swing and a miss as they jump ahead of Hamilton here. 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Blue fields it cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 twin error, and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Rangers on top here, 2-1. Eddie Rosario will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike. In there, 1-2 now.
Nope.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. This one's flared toward left center. Calling for it, Hamilton.
High.
And that's the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, John Ryan Murphy. He reached on a single in his first try.
Hey, one away.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Boy, we're well into this ball game now, and he's thrown 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters he's faced. And when you can get ahead, your results are going to turn out well.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Let's analyze this swing on Swing Trap. This pitch is away, but you'll see him swing inside the ball and try to pull it. You got to take that the other way.
Here's Byron Buxton now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
2 outs, fellas.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Here it comes on 1-1.
Ball.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. You know, that's more than the rest of these guys can say.
And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
And you don't want to put this guy on as the tying run because he'd have a ton of speed over there at first base.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw to fielder at first will take care of him, and that'll be that. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. Prince Fielder makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
First baseman, Prince Fielder.
Let's go, kid. One time, right here.
Hughes gets the sign. First pitch on the way. And a high strike there, 0-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but
come on now.
as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job.
Both the lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Waiting for yours.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
Line to the right side.
Around it. Pick up the ball. Pick
Throw
up the
to
ball.
first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The catcher, number 4, Brian Woodward.
Brian Woodward will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Ball 1, no strike.
Up and in for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, get a good one here right now.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. And there's a nice little milestone for him. Career punch-out number 1,000. Way to go.
Well, it may not seem like a big deal, but he's going to join a group of pitchers smaller than you might think. Only about 500 pitchers in the history of the game have recorded this strikeout milestone. So he's got to feel pretty proud he's now joined that group.
Into the box now, Mitch Moreland. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Hey, let's go, kid.
Now a flare out to left center. Arcia moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Rangers set down in order. They lead it 2-1. Eduardo Nunez will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. High pop-up. Beltre is there for it.
I got it. Me.
1 out.
Now batting, center fielder, Danny Santana.
Danny Santana will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
No balls, 2 strikes.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
And if he swung at that first one, no reason not to go up there again.
Bounce to first. Fielder has it. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 31,
Oswaldo Arcia will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around.
Well, he's putting the ball in play, but clearly getting under it too much right now. It'd be nice for him to stay through one right here.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Hey, now we got 2.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
There's that splitter again. Seems to be getting better and better as the game goes on.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to fielders in time, and with that, the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. They're down 2-1. Brandon Kinsler is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Brandon Kinsler.
Shin-Soo Choo will lead things off here for the Rangers, to be followed by Elvis Andrus on deck.
Put a good swing on it. Here we go.
Hey, like you can right there. Square it up.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Come on, big guy.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
Hey, see it.
Nope. 3-0. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Up there, huh?
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And that's what I'd call an intelligent at-bat right there. It's good knowledge of the strike zone, and more importantly, of how the home plate umpire calls a strike zone. Got himself a leadoff walk.
Hey, like you can.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. It's sharply toward third. In there, a base hit.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count, kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Delino DeShields will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point.
All right, boy, all right. Here we go.
Hey, hit me a seed right here.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. And that's taken for strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh?
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
0-1, here's the pitch. Chopped foul right at home plate. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Hit to short.
Hold up, hold up,
The
hold up.
Dozier for
He's
one.
out.
Back to Mauer,
He's
but
safe.
it's not in time, and they'll settle for just the 1 out.
Yeah, that's good hustle getting down the line. A double play could have really put the brakes on this rally, but he's able to beat it out on the back end just to keep things going here.
Rougned Odor steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around.
Get a good pitch right here.
From
Here
the
we
stretch.
go.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Even though this is still just a one-run game, this thing could get ugly in a hurry. So if you've got an out pitch, you better pull it out of the bag right now.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, kid. See it, drive it. Let's go right here.
Had a rip at the 2-0 sinker, but came up empty at strike one.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
Here we go.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And this could really be trouble now because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Fernando Abad will come on now, really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only one man out.
Abad.
Adrian Beltre will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Hey, you got it.
Yeah,
No one better.
team leader in
Let's go,
RBIs.
kid.
He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
Come on, Daddy, like a big dog. Right time, right time. Come on, baby.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Boy, hitting the guy wouldn't exactly be the smoothest way to enter a ball game. He's lucky that one didn't get him.
Get your pitch.
Here we go now. Come on,
In
now,
for a
one
strike,
time.
it's 1-1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Bases are loaded here, one man out.
Hey, get a good one.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Buxton racing back. He gets there to make the catch, but this should
Right,
bring
you're
home
here,
a
you're
run
here, you're
as the
here.
runner tags from third. And add a run on the sacrifice fly as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
Good job there to pick up an insurance run here on the sacrifice fly. The way their starter's throwing, he may not even need it, but I bet he'll be grateful for that extra cushion, no doubt.
Josh Hamilton
Like
gets a
you
shot
can,
now
like you
with 2
can,
men
come
on
on.
and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's
Hey, let it rip.
exceptionally
One time,
tough
he's
on
right here.
lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
Hey, let's go, kid. Here we go.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
Right on the corner, 2-2.
Let's go now, one time.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Rangers will have to be content with just the one. Seventh inning stretch upcoming here in the Twin Cities. It's the Rangers 3 and the Twins 1. Brian Dozier will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run. That's it.
And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Well, he's really kept himself in the game here by throwing first pitch strikes to about 70% of the batters he's faced. That's kept him in the ball game and kept his team in the ball game.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
And this late into his afternoon of work, the longer this at-bat goes, the better chance that he might slip up and leave one out over the middle of the plate.
That's
inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And down by 2, you better believe they'll take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Andres fields it cleanly, and he's retired here, 1 away.
Third baseman, number 24, Trevor Plouffe.
Trevor Plouffe will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep from rolling over.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. That's popped up out towards short right field. Odor is there for it.
I got it.
2 down.
First baseman, number 7, Joe Mauer.
Joe Mauer will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play. He's just not getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy's really seeing the ball well.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hamilton is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Rangers lead it 3-1. Leading off the inning, Prince Fielder, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Let's go now. One time.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tap foul at home plate.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Trying to tempt Fielder there, but he lays off. 1-2 to him now.
Well, not a bad idea up there against a guy who's been fouling everything off in sight. You never know. Maybe he goes after that one, too.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Hey, see it and drive it up.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
And you know, this is what the good ones do. They can wait you out up there. They sort of foul pitches off. They take pitches. They make the pitcher come to you.
Right side and right into the shift.
Come on,
what a stop on the slide.
Oh.
Got him.
Picked him up. Nice play.
The catcher, number 4, Brian Woodward.
Brian Woodward stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Get up and drive it, huh?
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Hit out towards second. There is Dozier. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Mitch Moreland gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here we go.
Ready on 1-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Leading off the inning, Eddie Rosario, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
In there, and it's 0-1. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific. But will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
now batting, catcher,
John Ryan Murphy will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Now here's the pitch.
Come on now, get ahead of me.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. 3-0 now.
Well, he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he drops it.
Being out there during day games, I can tell you, it is no fun trying to find the baseball against a high sky like this. And here, he just doesn't pick it up.
3-2 now. One out, nobody on. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
And now into his 8th inning of work. You can bet that he's starting to wear down out there a little bit. This might not be a bad time for a visit from his catcher just to see what's going on out there.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Eduardo Escobar will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 5, Eduardo
Shin-Soo
Escobar.
Choo will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Thinks he's earned himself another inning.
Right fielder.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence. But he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
See it, drive it. Come on, kid.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Mauer near the first base bag. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting number 1, shortstop Elvis Andrus.
Elvis Andrus gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And the catch is made there. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Center fielder number 3, Delino DeShields.
Delino DeShields stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count. 0-1.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here we go.
And
One
that's
ball, one
inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Here we go.
No
Ball
offer
that
on
time.
that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. On the ground to the right side.
Beat it out, beat it out, beat it
Throw
out.
on to
He's
Mauer
out.
will be in time, and that retires the side. Rangers set down in order as the lead remains 3-1.
Come on, guys.
Striding in to start the ninth, Eduardo Nunez, and they'll need him to get something going here. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here's the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Andrews ranging into the outfield.
I got it.
Makes the play, 1 away.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it, so he stays with it and pulls it in.
Hey, play the first. Play the first.
Stepping in now, Danny Santana. As he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. Throw on to
He's
first
out.
will get him, and the Twins are now down to their final out.
Now batting. Left fielder, Oswaldo Arcia.
Oswaldo Arcia makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the ninth inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You got to fight for all 27 outs.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, the one thing you can't have here is a 3-pitch inning, so he pretty much has to look at the first one.
And a sinker dips
Watch out,
too low
1-1.
there. Into the dirt, in fact. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. All away here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Oh, that's what you call getting in tight with fastball.
And that's cut on and missed, so now the Twins are down to their final strike here.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
He may have just given them some life now. You always like to keep that tying run no closer than the on-deck circle, but that walk means he's going to get a shot here in the ninth after all.
Brian Dozier will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here, as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just the 1 run allowed, but anytime you can give your bullpen a day off, it does nothing but help your club in the long run.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Rangers come out on top 3-1. So long from Minneapolis.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers.
MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Minnesota Twins and the Texas Rangers. It's Rangers baseball, and it comes your way next. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He's been a menace to opposing pitchers lately. He's hit 4 home runs in the last 10 ball games. He's shown that he's a serious power threat, so they better be careful not to leave any mistakes out over the plate.
And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. Eduardo Nunez strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Minnesota, shortstop, Eduardo Nunez.
Hey, nobody!
Lazy fly ball out to center field. DeShields is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. With that, a look at Paul Molitor's lineup for the visiting Twins. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can stay hot. He comes in among the AL leaders in batting average, so he's been swinging it very well all year. It'll be fun to watch him do his thing in this one.
Danny Santana will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Maxwell moves over, 2 down. With a moment now, let's take a look at how the Rangers will align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this is a former teammate of mine, Adrian Beltre. He's one of the most reliable third basemen in the game defensively. Some guys just look comfortable in the hot corner, and he's one of them. And I got to add this. Only guy to play third without wearing a cup.
Miguel Sano will stand in now, and as you can easily tell from the splits, he's really struggled away from home. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And Eric, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck,
and the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. Delino DeShields comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Delino DeShields.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. And EK, we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. Well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, finally some signs of life from a team that's pretty well underachieved so far this season. They've been playing some much better baseball of late, so we'll see if they can keep things pointed in the right direction.
Hughes gets the sign. Here it is on 0-2. Got him. Hey. Now time now to look at Jeff Bannister's Rangers lineup card in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He comes into this one as Mr. Clutch in this lineup, carrying a batting average with runners in scoring position over 350. That's pretty reliable, so he could definitely be an impact player in this game.
All right, come on.
Elvis Andrus comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Let her rip right here.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
And that's the spot that he's just going to have to keep wearing out going forward. If he can keep running that pitch in on the guy's hands, he's going to be fine.
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
A pretty good swing there. You watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 302 is the average coming in. 18 homers and 64 runs batted in. Runner at first here, one man out.
Hey, see it, drive it. See it, drive it.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Matt, Darryl, he can have that moving strike zone at times. He calls a pretty good game overall, but I know people aren't always sure what he likes.
Now a throw over, and the runner back.
Hey, one pitch right here. On out.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Runners on first with one down.
Wait for a good one, huh?
That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Set to deal on 2-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. So it's a two-run homer for Adrian Beltre. 19th home run for him on the season, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
This was a pretty good battle for a while there, but at the plate, you're just waiting for that one mistake. The more pitches you can foul off, the more likely you're going to eventually get a hanger. And that's just what he got.
Batting fourth.
Standing in now, Mitch Moreland. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. A dozen home runs, 39 driven in. Bases are empty, one man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Moreland around first on his way for two. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, you can say one thing for sure. They are swinging it like they mean it. That's 3 hits already in the first inning, and this one goes for 2 bases. They're having no trouble at all seeing this guy so far.
Here's Prince Fielder. As he's swinging first pitch and sends a line drive out to left center. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. The run scores from second. It's a 3-0 game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Batting sixth.
Boy, that's now 3 extra base hits he's coughed up here in the first inning. And a lot of times that doesn't bode all that well for him sticking around late into a ball game. so he's going to need to turn things around right now, and he might be looking at a real short outing.
Brian Woodward will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Here we go.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Tapper up the line. Plouffe scoops it up. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Now that we have a chance, let's give you a look at how the Twins stack up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Yeah, Matty, Trevor Plouffe has really come into his own. He's a guy that can play both in the infield and the outfield, but really he thrives at the hot corner. He's got quick reactions, soft hands, just really makes it look easy out there.
Shin-Soo Choo will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen.
Attaboy.
First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
Here comes the 1-0. Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Chopper right side of the infield. Mauer's there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On to the second inning now for Marlington. Texas is out in front, 3-0. Oswaldo Arcia makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Hey, no outs here.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. At the plate, Brian Dozier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to fielder for out number 2.
Batting sixth, first baseman number 7.
Joe Mauer will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game.
Well, you're right. His last game was excellent, but he just keeps adding to those numbers. Over his last 10 games, he's been hitting over 350. I'll take that anytime.
0-1.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Beltre ranging into the outfield. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Rougned Odor will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Hughes is ready. Here's the 0-2. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
Hey, stay hot now.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Three and two now.
Yeah, he had him in good position here. 0-2 to start the inning. He just can't seem to finish him off.
Come on, big guy.
Skied into straightaway right. Sano is camped under this one. And he's got it for the first out.
Batting ninth, left fielder, Justin Maxwell.
Stepping in, Justin Maxwell. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, tough slider right there, had him leaning back. I don't think he could have done anything with that pitch, even if he did swing at it.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive it.
The 0-2 home. That misses, 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
All right, one time right here.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Maxwell is retired, 2 down now.
Center fielder.
Oh, this one could have been trouble. But that's a nice play behind the plate to clear himself of the runner and then make a good throw on to first base to get the put out.
Stepping in now, Delino DeShields. As he swings at the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to left field. Arcia is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. Rangers set down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Trevor Plouffe will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Plays it first.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Andrus fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting eighth, the designated hitter,
Eddie Rosario will stand in, 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's ball game.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. Two gone.
And you'll get a good look at the grip on his two-seam fastball. You grip it along the narrower seams on the baseball, and that gives it that running action you don't see on the four-seamers.
Kurt Suzuki will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Low for ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
That evens it up 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Here's a high pop-up. Beltre is there for it.
Ball, 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 ball.
No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Here's Elvis Andrus now to start the inning out for the Rangers. Matt Vasgersian, Eric Karros, Steve Lyons with you in the booth. Hughes steps into the windup. First pitch on the way. Here's Hughes back to work now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Santana is in pursuit, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Already 2 hits in the ballgame as he's on base here in the home third. And as we check out the Rangers leaders in that category, you can see his total currently second best on the ball club.
Yeah, he's a big producer offensively for this ball club. Definitely one of the guys they depend on to make things happen.
Ready to take his hacks again, Adrian Beltre, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Well, it was a 2-strike breaking ball that he hit out of here, so we'll see if they go a different direction if they get him to 2 strikes again.
Hey, your pitch right here. Let's go.
And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Flip fry, let's go right here.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Sano has a read on it, 1 away. Mitch Moreland strides in here. He scored a run after doubling to get on base in his first at-bat.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go, kid.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Smoke toward the hole. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I tell you, he has not looked like a 220 hitter to me. This is his second hit of the ball game, and he smoked this one pretty good.
Hey, let her fly, let her fly.
2 on here with 1 man out. And that'll bring in the slugging first baseman, Prince Fielder.
Let's go
First
right
pitch
here.
of the at-bat. A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1. That pitch count, as you see, already standing at 41.
And you don't need Eric or I to tell you about that. That's way too many this early.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second. And a wide throw as this one gets by him at the bag. And the run will score all the way from first. Now a 5-0 lead.
This is a guy you don't want to make a mistake to with runners on base, because when you do, he normally does something like this. This is a bolt right here. You could hang your laundry on this one, and it's going to wind up scoring too.
Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Into the box, Brian Woodward, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
Hey, I need you right here, 1 time.
No, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 1 out and a runner on second base.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up. Stay through. Let's go.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
As you can see right here, his timing just seems to be off a little bit at the plate right now. And you know what? That can happen during the course of the season. You're not always going to have your good swing. And he's the kind of guy that's got a lot of moving parts in that swing. So maybe he's at the point now in the season where he might need just a little time off so he can get back to the basics.
Come on, big guy.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, as he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he takes strike 2.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
Hey, come on now. 1 time. Right here. Need you right here, kid.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Hey, let her fly, let her fly.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Come on, big guy. 1 time.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Eduardo Nunez will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ball game.
Yeah, still looking for their first base runner too. 9 up, 9 down.
First pitch on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced, so he's pitching very, very well right now.
On the ground up the middle. Odor has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for Minnesota, center fielder,
Striding into the box, Danny Santana, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Boy, you talk about a ball having eyes. First off, he's fortunate to get this one by the pitcher. It's not hit especially hard, but you'll see it get past second base where neither middle infielder can track it down. And it'll make its way into center field.
Hey, we got one.
Here's Miguel Sano. High fly ball out to straightaway center. DeShields has a beat on it.
I got it.
Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
No runner, eat it.
Oswaldo Arcia stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Two outs here.
He's set. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
Count is 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, you're gonna have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's gonna give this guy anything he can pull.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Still 1 and 2 as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. One left for Minnesota. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Rougned Odor is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Hey, here we go, kid.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The throw into second. And he is in there.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Justin Maxwell will stand in now with the runner at second following the leadoff double.
Yep, more hot water here to start the inning, and it's right back into that stretch again. And this is starting to become a theme for him.
Right here.
Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something.
Hughes comes set. Here's the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
You know, pitching coaches preach throwing first pitch strikes, and he's done that around 70% of the time today. So that's one of the reasons he's not doing well.
Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
Oh, baby, see it drive it.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Fouled back.
Hey, see you to rip it up there.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Therefore, it is Dozier, and that's the first out.
Center fielder, number 3.
Delino DeShields will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far.
Here we go.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Come on now, big dog.
Popped high in the air. Plouffe is there for it. 2 gone.
The shortstop, number 1.
Elvis Andrus steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, see it deep and drive. What do you say?
And he lays off for ball one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. High in the air out to center field. Santana is under it. And the inning is over. 1 left for Texas as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Brian Dozier will start things out here for Minnesota with Joe Mauer on deck to follow.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
No outs.
Yeah!
Working quickly now as the splitter's in there, 0-2.
And they may have found a location that they like right here. 2 different pitches, both taken on the inside corner, and now they can go just about anywhere they want.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Calling for it, Beltre.
I go!
1 down.
First baseman number
An
7.
early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Joe Mauer is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Bounce towards the second baseman. Odor with the bare hand. In time.
Oh, love it. And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Hey,
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
1-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Rangers lead this one 5-0. Adrian Beltre strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Adrian Beltre.
Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch.
And with Prince Fielder lurking, we'll see a left-hander get up in the bullpen. They'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Taken high and deep to right. Sano ranging back, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Mitch Moreland. He singled his last time up.
Moreland.
Hughes looks in. Here it is. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. On to first, and very quickly, 2 are gone in the home 5th.
First baseman, number 84, Prince Fielder.
In now, Prince Fielder. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side.
He's well on his way to a nice series now. 3rd hit so far tonight. These guys are going to need his production here, so a welcome sight indeed.
Brian Woodward will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Hey, one time, right now.
And this is low, ball 1.
Look, huh?
2 out with the man at first.
Let's go, kid.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
See it.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was well on his way to a quick inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have turned the tables on that idea.
Hey, let her fly right here.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
Here it is on 3-0. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
And it looked like he was on his way to breezing through this half inning. But then a base hit, now a walk here with 2 away, and that's opened the door for these guys to maybe do some damage after all.
Tommy Malone is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Shin-Soo Choo digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, no balls and a strike. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. All the way here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy, get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
2-1, here it is. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Fastball here.
I think it has to be. You're licking your chops if you're the hitter. 3-1, you can't walk the bases loaded. Bail and wail.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
Good battle. Count remains full.
Come on, guy, get your pitch up there.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Grounded to short. He's got it. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here as the side is retired. Rangers leave a pair, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Eddie Rosario will come in now to start things out here in their half of the sixth as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just one hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
And that's in there for strike one. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Oh, he just about found the back door with that one. Just maybe an inch or two away.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Grounded back up the middle. Andrus has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The catcher, number 8, Kurt Suzuki.
Kurt Suzuki in now, popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
And it's quickly 0-2. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. A little bouncer. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. And another foul ball. One-two pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. DeShields is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Eduardo Nunez will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching.
0-1's the count.
And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike one. Another example there of a guy chasing after that first pitch and falling behind.
Yeah, and Matt, we've seen it time and time again. It is something that these guys just have to be more aware of. At this point, why would you even throw them a strike on the first pitch?
And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
And you had to figure that sooner or later someone was going to do something at the plate. Now, that's just their second hit of the ball game, and it comes all the way in inning number 6. Offense has been almost non-existent so far.
From the stretch, Danny Santana is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
And a foul tip here, but it's held onto for the out. Good work behind the plate, and the inning is over. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Rangers on top here, 5-0. Rougned Odor will start things out for the Rangers in their half of the sixth.
Second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Let's go, kid.
First offering on its way. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Right here.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Dozier fields it cleanly, and he's retired, 1 away.
And here's a look at the numbers from the last time he took the hill. And hey, he wound up getting the win in relief. So he'd like to see his guys wind up on the winning end of this one, too.
Justin Maxwell will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far.
Hey, you can't find it. Be patient, huh? They can come to you.
Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Arcia is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
Number 3.
Delino DeShields will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Let her fly right here.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes.
Hey, get your
That's
pitch
what you
up
want.
That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Santana giving chase, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Welcome back to Arlington. The Rangers on top in this one as we get a look at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.